I'm Mike Moran. Pat Papuga.
Haley Berry, Movement Mortgage.
And this is episode 8 of Putting the Real in Real Estate. Pat, before we get going, where are we today?
First road trip. Niantic Public House and Brewery in Niantic, Connecticut.
Amazing.
Amazing.
And you know what that means, though? We have amazing adult beverages.
Love adult beverages.
And this is what we do here.
Okay.
So let's pick
Teach
it up.
me. School me.
Pick it up
So
real
what we
quick.
do-
I unfortunately have to always look at the alcohol content because I am a lightweight. I don't know if
you?
you saw
Are you
last
sure?
episode.
Not
Yes.
the orangesicle, but
Wait,
not the orangesicle.
Is it the
Sorry.
orange or
Creamsicle.
creamsicle?
It was the best ever. Anyways.
So
all right.
this, not to interrupt, this
No,
is
please,
brand new, right off the truck. The luxury of being
Yeah.
at a brewery,
Yes.
right off the truck.
And sometimes, listen, you got to realize is that we're on set.
They're
at
brewing
a brewery.
right now.
They're brewing right now. So when things pop on and off, that's what happens. So what do we have here? Nap time, which is perfect for me. After this drink,
It's a
You
double
taking a nap,
too.
are you, Michael?
It's a double.
it's a double. So
It could
what
be
we
nap
do
time.
is we do one of these. Okay, ready? I see you got your nails there.
I do.
You good?
Well, hey, I'm professional.
Yes, ready? One crack. One sip.
Here. Love it.
Together.
One sip. Everyone knows the rules.
Yep.
Should I explain my amazing scoring system?
You
Yeah, 'cause
should.
because I think
I'm
you
a
came up
newbie.
with it.
I did come up with it. It's a 6-point scale.
Okay. And we don't know how or why we came up with a 6-point
But-
thumb scale, but
So an amateur score would be right on like 5 or 4. You got to go
or 10.
or 10. No, that yeah. But professional score is like 4 3/3 or
Yeah.
4 1/4. This is
But
good.
this is-
by the way.
this is-
good. Brand new. No, I've never had this before either. Like most of the the creamsicle, orangesicle, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. Right.
I've had that many times.
Many
we knew
times.
that was good.
I want the creamsicle one. Wait, hold
That's
on.
what it was. That was.
Next episode.
I need the
we're gonna think
creamsicle.
about that.
Okay, let's redo that
So
one.
what are you thinking?
For me, so for
Out of 6 stars.
6.
6 stars.
Six
gentlemen,
thumbs.
listen.
Six thumbs.
So
I
my
approve 'em.
my brother is an amazing advocate for IPAs.
Yep.
May I take another sip?
Yes.
Okay.
Allowed.
One step. Everyone knows the rules.
Maybe 2.
Scale of 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 4.5.
Okay.
4.5.
That's good. Okay.
It's good.
What do you call it? What do you call it, Pat?
I'm going. This is good.
It's really good, though. Maybe I may
call
change
me
my
crazy.
I'm not going to call you
Are you gonna go 6?
No, I'm not gonna go 6. I've yet to go 6. That's like the unicorn of beers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what was the creamsicle? I think I gave that 5.5.
I need that one.
I'm gonna go 5 2/3 because this is one of the better,
Damn,
best
I
beers
know.
I've had.
Here's one thing I will say.
You hear that, Todd?
Come on, Phil.
Because I'm going to give it a strong 5.
5?
Yes.
And I apologize, but I'm not a big IPA, so I had no idea.
It's all
It's
good.
okay.
Okay.
I was here to help.
Listen,
That's a
but you
good
guys need
score.
to have me more often.
Hey, it's your first beer with you.
There you go.
Yeah.
First,
Right.
You got nothing to gain.
I've
here.
never. Yeah, I have a little stage fright.
I'm sticking with 5 2/3.
Stage fright on the beer.
Okay. What do you got?
He just didn't want me to click my thumbs.
All right. Well, we're good, I guess. So listen, delicious beer, nap time.
Man, this is good. though.
Let's
Can we
get,
chug it? No, I'm just
no,
kidding.
no.
You don't,
We
you
don't-
don't
we
chug
don't-
a
we don't- yeah,
delicious
yeah,
beer
okay.
like this.
We're going to enjoy this
like a fine
phenomenal
wine.
IPA nap time.
You know what? Since we're at the brewery, and you want to tie it into real estate, talk about location.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
You guys driving in? This place is. You can't beat this spot.
I drive by here every day because I have to head to the prison, but I also drive to the office also.
Yeah.
And you got to see the amazing oceans right there.
And our office is
And
right
our
down
office
the
is
road.
right
And
there.
there's a creamsicle stand
yeah,
out
I
there.
gotta watch that. I love cream.
Or orange sickle stand. I'm sorry, there's an orange
I'm
sickle
gonna get
stand.
hammered for that for a while, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all
It's
good.
almost like the hard lemonade.
Yep.
There's a cre-
Phenomenal too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, what are we here to discuss today? Pat?
Mortgages, the communication process
Yes.
between mortgage company,
Yep.
real estate company, and how important that is.
Yeah.
So, what is the best way? Loan officer, loan mortgage professional. What do you like to be called as? Friend,
I am a
right?
loan officer, loan professional.
Yeah.
I am the originator.
You're the loan
So
originator.
I am the first step of the, well, obviously they call you guys,
The
right?
process,
But
yeah.
Yeah.
right. So, but for the communication, I feel that it's almost like a marriage, or even more than a marriage.
You have good days and bad days.
Sure, but you have to be transparent. You have to communicate with your realtor
Yep.
and also the listing agent or the buyer's agent,
Correct.
whatever side you're on.
That's a great point.
Yes, no, I feel like you have to, the more that we work as a team and more transparency, everything
Just
is in real time.
Like
It's got to be in real time because
being honest is the biggest thing.
Absolutely,
And talking.
absolutely.
Right. Communication.
Yeah,
In any
but-
relationship, right?
of course.
Communication. Okay.
You actually hit on something too, that as not just the buyer's agent,
It's a
the
listing.
listing agent,
Yep.
and I love it as a listing agent, and I know you do too, Mike.
Yep.
Yes.
When the mortgage company reaches out, and I remember going way back, like the 2004-5 shooting match that real estate market was.
Remember that stuff.
Yeah.
I would reach out to the mortgage company as the listing agent, and sometimes the buyer's agents would get mad. Oh, you can't talk to the mortgage company. I'm like, yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
know.
You got because
I
you can
need
talk
to
to your
know.
clients that way.
Right.
You gotta make-
So, and as the lender, I'm always going to represent the buyer, right? So I always want to make sure if you guys are the buyer's agent, I want to say, hey, is it okay if I reach out to the listing agent? Because I want to get your
Sure.
guys' approval first
Oh, no, right.
before I cross that line. But you guys never give me a no. Right,
No.
because the more people that
You
are
want them to
in,
know.
of course,
you gotta
of
have more
course,
people
because you know what?
involved.
If we're on the same goal, right,
Yep.
and that's helping the client. Period. The end.
Yes.
And that's the process of the communicating. There's enough people involved in the deal.
Yeah.
You got. I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
You got the mortgage guy, 2 realtors, appraiser, home
The attorney.
inspector, the angry parents. Hate to say that.
Right.
But
Well, they're gifting money, right? So it's like,
okay,
or
but they're
they're
still
involved.
angry though.
Sometimes they know the inspection better than the inspector does.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
Right? I mean, they're looking for those.
It is what it is.
Yep. And in today's industry, honestly, like with the inventory being low, as you guys have talked about before,
Yep.
it makes such a difference that everybody's on the
Absolutely.
same page, and to make sure that we are giving each client the best service that we can provide. So
Absolutely.
that's
And sometimes us, as realtors on the listing side, you're also dealing with a not as experienced. I'm trying to be nice, but it's the real podcast.
Sure.
yeah,
It is.
It is the real.
So maybe that agent on the other side's not that good,
Right.
or whatever. So you have to communicate with the listing agent. Sometimes there's one agent in a transaction that's kind of carrying it. It could be the listing agent, could be the buyer's agent.
Right.
But when you have 2 good realtors and a good mortgage company,
That's it.
it's
I was gonna say, so like, your experience. When did you start? When did you start originating?
So I started originating. So I started in this industry. So I am a veteran.
Yes.
I was in the Navy from 1996 until 2000.
And thank you
Thank
for your
you for your
service.
service.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I
got
greatly
it.
appreciate that.
Yes.
So I got out of the Navy and I went to work at the Crystal Mall.
It's whatever's left of the Crystal Mall right now. Yeah,
I
we're still
know,
going.
God
that could be
Awesome.
another episode talking about commercial real estate. But
Commercial. Yeah,
So I got into this kind of as a freak accident, not a freak accident, but it was
good
somebody told me that, Haley, you're really good with people. You're really good with people, and you have such a personal connection. So I went and applied at a subprime lender
Back
at the
in the
time,
day.
back in the day,
Back in the day.
like
Remember
you were
that?
talking about
Yes.
episode 2,
Yes.
2008. So I worked there from 2000 until 2008.
Yep.
I went on maternity leave, and I got a call saying, hey, you need to get on a conference call. I said, why? Because our company's shutting down.
Yeah.
That was when the market imploded.
Yep.
So
And that's
I
why
have,
and I stayed through that. That's
Yeah.
when I was still doing it when I did my stint between
Yep.
Aegis Lending and First Alliance Lending.
yes,
I turned down my state job in corrections to continue to do.
because we were making mad money.
Yes.
Making mad money.
Yes.
But, so here's my thing. I got out of it, not got out of it by, well, I did get out of it by force, but I got back into it on the banking side.
Yep.
I worked for a couple banks, so I know the banking side of it, but the company that I work for now, Movement Mortgage, love them. They were born in 2008 when the market was imploded.
Okay.
And they said, you know what, we need to do, have to have a movement of change in this industry.
Which makes sense.
Hence
Yeah.
the reason
The
Movement
name,
Mortgage.
yeah, it makes sense. Absolutely.
So we were created by Casey Crawford, Toby Harris. Toby Harris is a realtor.
Yep.
So we are very realtor centric.
Yes.
And the unique thing about Movement that I love is that our foundation, 51% of our money that we earn as revenue
Sure.
goes to the foundation. So at 51 cents of every dollar goes to the foundation, which helps charities around the world.
That's amazing.
That was my sign me up. Where
Yes.
do I sign?
Right.
So that's a huge thing.
No, something I want to point out though, since you started it with I won't say the name, but a bank,
Yes,
and it's just tougher to do business.
tougher.
But it's okay to
There's
but
overlays.
it's okay to talk about this
But-
stuff because
Sure.
it
No,
is real. But
this is what's good,
The
though.
difference between a bank and Movement Mortgage or mortgage,
retail lender.
retail, right, is because you have that chance
Absolutely.
to get the best
Right.
rate, the lowest closing cost for your client.
Right. Well, a bank has overlays
Right.
all day long
And this is
because
the-
they're conservative, and I get it. I work for a bank,
Yeah.
and I totally get it because that's how a bank is competitive with other banks.
Yes, correct.
But as a retail lender, you can be with a retail lender that has a portfolio or not a portfolio. Like we don't have checking and savings, but we still offer all the same programs that
Yep.
another lender or a bank offers.
We
But
were
we
just-
don't have the overlays.
But we were just having this conversation. You have a 100% program for what? Doctors?
Doctors. So we look
I
at.
know a couple.
You know more doctors than me. That's good. That's
So
nice.
and
I
also
don't
we
know
have
what's
we
good.
have programs of where their student loans do not come into play with their debt to income ratio.
That's huge.
So we can talk about that more
That is huge.
specifically if you call me specifically.
holler.
But yeah,
Is it right here?
put that up.
I put that number out there. I know. No, that's amazing. I mean, because I feel like lenders have their niche, and that's a huge
Yeah.
niche right there.
Sure.
And what I was
Especially in our area.
what I was getting at with the whole bank being in the banking industry, and what you said, there are a lot of times they're not only are they doing the mortgage, but they're pushing the checking. This,
Yes.
Back then it was probably a CD.
Right.
Or money market.
Life insurance.
And listen, we had bankers come in every single day,
Sure.
and then we had to offer the same stuff every day. Like I was just in here yesterday. I'm like, I know, but I have to ask the question. So
Have to,
And
right.
the
was
whole,
tough.
but learning how to do mortgages in that setting, I think helps, especially
course.
because now anything you can probably circle around. And,
I'm very thankful that I've had the diversity
Sure.
of having all aspects, but
Yep.
my motto, which I told you before,
Yep.
I would never do a loan that I would not do for my own parents, and that is my
Well, you sleep well at night knowing that.
well, and I think
know?
outside the box. So if there's a way, I will be a dead horse 500 times before that is dead.
Right.
So
No beep needed there.
no beef.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, here's the thing: is we have up here right now this podcast we're talking about everything, but it's the knowledge that we have right here.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I look at it is that for me in this industry, being a real estate agent, it's been 2 years. However, before my corrections career, guess what I was doing for 10 years between selling cars and doing mortgages is just, it's all about keeping the clients up to date, happy, because
Yeah.
here's the thing is like, they're not going to refer you, they're not going to ever talk about you positively unless you follow up and
That's
do what you're
right.
supposed to do.
I think you did a deal for
And that's
me
how we
in
get paid.
2005, right? 2000, right? Aaron?
Old school.
You can still dunk then too.
You
I
could
was
dunk.
25. I was
Hey,
25.
Wait,
back
did I
then.
get my heels?
got
Where's
video-
my
yeah,
heels?
heels
knock
out.
it off with the heels. Put those back down.
I need
to
my
the yeah.
Nike pumps.
Who could? There's video
Hey,
footage.
Reebok pumps.
Oh, Reebok. That's what I'm sorry. See, I had Mizuno or Spalding. No, I'm
You did
kidding.
back in the day?
Back in the day, like Kmart days.
All right. Listen, I was there too. I get it. But it's
We got to give everybody
in
business.
this, especially in this business, and I know you're phenomenal at it. Is just it's the personality that comes through. You attract people, but that's how you get the deal done. Is that the communication,
Yep,
being very transparent,
absolutely.
and that's what we're
You
doing.
have to because listen. As soon as a problem comes up, you have to communicate with both sides.
Yes.
Otherwise, listen. You lose one day in this industry, it's like a lifetime,
Yeah, it's
right?
game
You know
over.
that,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's game
Because if somebody's on vacation or if there's a holiday, if you lose that one day, you have to make sure everybody is involved.
And the thing is that all of our jobs is that even though we're on vacation or we think we have a time off, are we on vacation?
No.
Oh,
7 days,
right.
7/27, 7/24. Wait,
24/7.
Sorry.
I knew you.
Someone
meant
God
to.
dang it now,
Someone
Todd.
needs an
Have another drink.
armsicle right
Yeah,
now.
hold on.
You know,
Got an armsicle coming up for her?
Mike and I were at. What you're talking about right now is reminding me of something I heard on Monday when we were at the convention.
Yeah.
Not the Space Mountain convention yet, but it was the guy was talking about different realtors or mortgage people. You have the great marketers.
Yes.
Like I didn't miss a beat.
Space Mountain. Hold on.
Trying Disney.
I'm gonna
Crack
try.
me up. I know.
Let's just stop
Holy
right there.
shit,
So yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
know. I know we got
Totally took me-
it. So yeah, but it's all.
So
Continue.
it's all, yeah. Where was I? So
yeah.
no, he was talking about you have two types of realtors or even mortgage people. You
Yeah.
have the realtor that's the great marketer.
Yep.
I'm gonna go there. He does not give a fuck about anybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Did I just is that a
Listen.
mortgage? Did I just break a rule there?
No.
No.
As
long as you don't say
No,
it.
no. As long as I don't say.
So, but they don't care about you. They're marketing
Yeah.
themselves.
Yep.
They
Correct.
market themselves. They market themselves. Then you have the other people, and honestly, I've been in this 21 years. Yes, I am marketing myself, but
In a good way.
You
Great.
talked about Space Mountain to marketing yourself. I mean, we
Yeah.
do. We got to
no,
do
but you
it.
have the marketers. Then you have the people that add value.
Right.
Yes.
Like, how do you
Right.
add value? You create relationships.
All day.
Absolutely.
Over time, it's a snowball effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when you get to the point where your clients from 10, 5,
Listen.
2 a month ago, they're referring, all the, it's
It's
know
all
you're doing the right
relationship.
thing.
It's
So
all
way
relationship.
back in the day, right? We had paper files. Now everything's
in the
electronic,
day,
right?
yes.
Back in the day, I used to keep like everything in the safe.
Yep.
It was like,
I still
but
do
I used to
paper
go
files.
through there and be like, hey, who could I call today? But I still have people calling me and be like, hey, you did a loan for me 6 years ago, 8
Yeah.
years ago, whatever. I am so thankful for those because I obviously made an impact
You
on
made.
them.
That's what I was gonna say. You made the impact.
I made an impact,
Exactly.
and I appreciate the business,
You know why?
and I welcome it all the time, and I share
why
it.
that you added value.
I
that's
did
what it
add
is.
value,
And
and
that was
that's
the
how
one
I
thing
was
that the guy
taught.
he talked about. You add value.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's not just marketing yourselves. And how many people? I can't go there, but I was going to call someone out, but I can't because
Hey, I'm gonna say this. What are we on? The Real Podcast.
We are on the Real Podcast.
I won't say his name. But
And the
he's
real-
great at marketing himself.
Okay.
I requested an appointment today. Actually, no, I take that back. It was yesterday. Feels like it was today.
How'd that go?
Still hasn't got back to me.
All right. Okay.
I have a cash buyer wanting to get in his house that's overpriced, but he still wants to get in there.
We'll work on it.
But
Because the nice thing is you just segued because the next episode we're going to be talking about multiple offers. So
Oh, and I have.
oh, I love multiple offers.
If I am honored enough to be on again, I would love to put some insight on that.
I think you will.
Okay.
You'll be back on again.
Awesome.
So we're going to wrap it up.
Thanks to the
Where
Public
are we?
House
I love it here.
on
The brewery.
location. I think
Yeah.
though we're probably gonna make
Look
a
at this
comeback.
guy.
here.
Look at
We're
this
gonna have
guy
to come
over
back
here.
again.
Look at this guy. He wants to be involved next time
Yes. We're going to make
Look
it
at him.
happen. This is amazing. This is amazing.
with Nemo.
Did you finish it, by the way?
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to finish yours?
Oh yes. Are you?
I think I always do.
I know. Cheers. You need another.
Give me a cheers.
Cheers.
It's a
Thank
pleasure.
you so
Thank you,
much.
for,
Yes,
thank you for
thank
being
you.
on.
I appreciate it.
We'll be
Thank
on
you so
again.
much, guys. Appreciate it.
Until next time.